Hello everybody, it's Lily from Decowreathsbylily, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I've been up to the last few days. I've been working on our Canada Patriotic Wreaths, and I've done three different types so far. Last night, I was going to do the video last night, but I ran into a problem with the third wreath I did, and I had issues with the sign and the way that the sign went on. And I was like, no, this can't be happening. It's like, it wasn't going on right. It wasn't going into the right holes. Like, it was just, and I got to the point, it was like after 10 at night, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Get it on, fix it, and then go to bed. And that was the end of that, because I really wanted to do this video last night and show you guys what I've been doing, but fortunately it just happens. And it's like, I'm thinking in my head, am I the only one having these issues lately with getting my signs on properly? But I got it done and it's been fixed and she's all ready to go. So I'm going to show you one of the ones that I've done. And this is the Oh Canada. This is an 8-inch sign. And if you can see, and I did the daisy chain petal design on this one. And I did it on the small Uitc in the Creek board. You can see this where I put all the zip ties and everything. So there you go. And then this is the finished result. And this is actually like, not just for Canada Day, you can display this all year round. I wanted to do a tutorial on the daisy chain petal design, but there's so many videos on YouTube on how to actually do this particular design that I decided not to. I mean, you can go to Uitc in the Creek YouTube channel, Monkey's Creations. She does videos on this petal. Crafty Liz Creations. She also does a lot of these tutorials on how to make these petals and things like that. And I know there's other wreath makers that also do videos on this. So I decided not to keep adding more and more. So if you'd like to learn how to make this daisy chain petal, Uitc in the Creek, Monkey's Creations, Crafty Liz Creations, Crea spelled Creationos, and find them on YouTube. They're on Facebook, and they'll have all kinds of videos on how to make these types of petals. So this got kind of like a 3D effect to it. And there you go. Now, the other one that I worked on is another daisy chain petal style. But this one I did, like it's a daisy chain petal and a pop petal design. That's what it's called. So, and this is the 12-inch metal sign. And then, I don't know if you can see it on the back. And this is how I did the board. So it's pretty much, all I did was use row 3 and every hole. That's it, right? And then I had some fine weave red with red foil and white fine weave mesh like in my inventory. And it was perfect because I had more than enough to do this, so I didn't have to get any more brought in. And then the boning, I used the fine weave mesh for all of it as well. But then I got, if you can see this ribbon, it's the white with red striped metallic right here. And then I bought this one. This is all from Uitc in the Creek. All my materials are from Uitc in the Creek. And then I bought this, the tan, the white, and the red stripe. And this is all glitter. So we've got metallic and glitter. And I think it just turned out really nice. I don't know if you can see that glitter, but it just kind of really kind of makes it pop for me. So this is another one. So this was done on the large Uitc in the Creek board. And if you can see at the back here, what I've done. And with the 12-inch metal sign, and of course the white, just the white fine weave mesh, and then the red with the red foil fine weave mesh. Okay, It's another great day, another great wreath to, you know, celebrate Canada Day. You can have it up all year, indoors, outdoors, tree and screen door, whatever you choose, whatever your fancy, right? And of course, this particular petal design again, this is the daisy chain petal. And Unique in Creek has videos for this, same with Monkey's Creations and Crafty List Creations. You can go there, check them out, and learn how to make this petal. Now, the one that gave me the problem was this one. So this particular one, you can see here, I did it on the ring board. I'll show you. Okay, so I did every other on the top, the first two holes, like the top and the middle, and then every other middle and bottom. But the problem I had was the sign. When I put it on, my God, it was like, I put it on where the O was here in Canada, was facing like diagonally this way. Then when I put it in, like I wasn't getting the holes right. I would put it in, it would be one hole over. And I was like, it just happened one of those days, one of those nights, and I knew I was getting tired. So I finished making the bow, and then I finished the second bow this morning. And then you can see I used the red and white horizontal wide stripe mesh for this. But what I did with this with my ribbon tails, and I'm going to show you. Normally I would put the one on, like keep it straight, like the one pattern on the bottom and the top all the way around. But what I did was I put the natural red and white on the bottom of the red horizontal mesh with the metallic white and red on top. And then I alternate it. And then of course on the white mesh, I put the metallic on the bottom and then the red, tan, and white on the top is how I did it. And I did this all the way through the whole wreath. And if you can see this. And then of course, I created two bows. So I put one here at the top, and it's one over to the right. And then I used the 5/8 inch red ribbon. And then of course I just used the metallic and the sparkle. And that was it. And that's all I did with this one. Okay, so that's pretty much what I've been working on the last few days, especially with our Canada Day coming up. And you know, I know that the US is celebrating their 250th on July 4th. There's some beautiful, incredible designs coming out of there. Their research is unbelievable what they're making. But this was just me just showing everybody what I've been up to and what I've been doing. So now I don't know what my next project's going to be. I did buy the You Were Born to Stand Out wreath kit from Unique in the Creek. I also did get the Ladybug one with the 12-inch sign, and I picked those two kits up. So I don't know which one I'm going to work on next. I may or may not do a tutorial on those, but you know what? I just might, you know what I mean? Because there's, like I said, there's so many tutorials out there, and I don't know if I want to just keep adding more and more. I may or may not. Like, it's just a decision I have to make. Now, with this particular wreath, this Oh Canada one that I did on the ring board, I'm in a little bit of a conundrum because I have these really cute red geraniums that I picked up from Temu, believe it or not. And these are actually really, really cute. If you want to see them, I got like 4 bundles of these. So I'm in a bit of a conundrum because I want to add some florals and some greenery to this. And I'm like, do I really want to drown out the ribbon? I've also got this boxwood greenery, and I'm like, I'm undecided. So my thing is, do I want to put in the greenery? Do I just want to leave the wreath the way that it is and let it just stand out on its own because of all the beautiful ribbon? You know, or what I could do is say, okay, let the customer decide, right? Would they like to have, you know, the geraniums and a bit of the greenery in the wreath itself as well, and only put it maybe in a few spots, and that's it, right? So, or I can let you guys decide as well. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do here. Should, you know, would it look just good as a standalone the way it is? Should I add the geraniums and the greenery? You know, I'd love to hear from you. I really would. If you want to, you know, comment below the video, let me know what your thoughts are. That way, you know, at least I know which, you know, which good direction to go, because I like to hear from everybody, right? And that's it for me, folks. I didn't want to make a long video like the first one I did, which was, my gosh, like an hour long. I spent that whole Sunday trying to figure out what was wrong, why it wouldn't load. And then I'm, you know, researching. I'm having problems with my hard drive because one of my hard drives was almost full. I'm trying to load. It was just one thing after another until I finally figured out, okay, you know what? Facebook allows you, yes, they do allow you up to 240 minutes of video you can upload, but they also splice it and then they add it as reels. So, and that's what I ended up finding out after all that time I spent trying to figure out my Clipchamp. I was having problems with my Clipchamp, with the video. It was just crazy. But I finally figured it out, and I'm not going to be doing hour-long videos anymore. Lesson learned, but as they all say, it was a learning process and a curve. So I want to thank you all for watching this video, and to all my followers, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, you guys are fantastic. And hopefully I'll have another video for you soon. I think my next video as well, I think I did some fact finding, and I have some very, very interesting facts to share with all, you know, with you Canadian wreath makers and stuff like that. But bye for now, and hope to see you soon. And you guys just enjoy the rest of your week. Have a blessed week. Have fantastic. Enjoy the rest of your evening as well. Okay, bye for now. Bye. We'll see you soon.